Hello and welcome back everybody, this is Danny Code, and we are playing Interstellar Rift today. And in this episode, I'd like to go ahead and jump right in. Now that we did some tutorials in the last episode, I'd like to jump right in and start a new game. So let's just get to it. And we're not going to do a multiplayer server game today yet. I'd like to do a little bit of a solo game and start from there, and then take what we learned from the solo game and then go ahead and join the server. So I think, like before I join a server, I kind of want to know what I'm doing. So that is the plan. Alright, so I think I'm going to keep everything as is. So creative mode, shipbuilding does not require resources. That seems like I just want to keep that off. So I do want to actually need resources to do ships. Indestructible ships. Ships cannot be destroyed. Would be nice, but I think that'll make it kind of boring. PvE mode, definitely though. Player damage is ignored for other player ships, but there's no other player, so it doesn't really matter if this is on or off, I think. So I'm not really too sure, like if I like run into one ship of mine runs into another ship of mine, if the damage is going to happen. So we'll just keep that on just in case. So what are we going to name the universe here? So, or the galaxy, I should say, not the universe. So we'll just kind of go with, I don't know, DannyCodeWay. Kind of like the Milky Way, but DannyCodeWay. Okay. And as you can see, I did do a few test ones here. So that looks good to me. So let's just jump right in. Okay, so the first thing here is to join a faction, and I think we're going to join Hurles, because I think I'm more familiar with this one so far, but there are other ones, and we'll go ahead and take a look at those. So Hurles, you get starting resources and stuff like that, so this is more of a trading, I think, or mining and resource selling. Excuse me. So that's a good basic one, so we're probably going to take that, obviously. But let's look at the other ones. So Sentinel security systems, this is more of a combat and salvaging. So it looks like very similar things that you get for starting resources. On their quest to create order and profits, Sentinel security systems provides ammunition, weapons, and combat vessels to everyone who is willing to pay the price. So that seems pretty cool. So it gives you a different type of ship. So kind of standard resources, but like a little bit of a different ship that is probably more geared to combat and salvaging. And then we have the Galactic Trade. That is so cargo hauling and trading. In pretty much any game, I'm not really too fond of the trading and like things like that. So it's cool if you guys kind of like that, but I would probably just stay away from this one for me personally. Again, it looks like all the same standard resources here. From far and wide, Galactic Trade brings in even the most precious of resources and materials for the best prices guaranteed. So again, I would assume that this ship that you start off with, that you can purchase at the Vend-o-Mat, is geared towards trading and cargo hauling. So it probably has a big cargo hold. So, all right. And the last one here looks like a Punisher, doesn't it? So this is mining, faction specialization mining, and faction main star system, that one there. So drifters, this does look a little bit different than the other standard one. So cut off from most of the universe, the drifters scavenge the galaxy for parts to keep their illegal mining facilities up and running. That really does sound fun, but for experienced players only, no beginnership available. I mean, we can probably do this one anyways. I mean, I know how to get resources and mine them and things like that, and then earn a ship, like earn enough to get a ship, but I think we're going to leave this one alone. But this is pretty cool. I think maybe in future playthroughs we might do the drifters, because this actually sounds a lot better than just the one we're going to do. So Hurles, across the universe, Hurles vessels can be founded can be found, transporting resources from and to their trade hubs and mining outposts. And yeah, so okay, cool. So we'll choose that one. Sounds good to me. And again, this is the only one I've played so far, so I'm kind of familiar with like the starting station and things like that. So we won't have to find where we're going and kind of feel our way around. So I'm already used to that. I'm also used to the ship that they give you as well. So very, very cool. All right, so here we are, and as you can see, we have a few things here. So let's see. So this is our trading for our faction desk, where we can get just a bunch of different things. We won't need any of these things just quite yet, but what I'm going to go do, where is the, hello sir, how are you? All right, that is the security desk, but what I want to do first, I want to, here it is. I want to go to the vault, and here is where you'll pick up all those resources and things like that we showed on the beginning screen there when we were picking out our faction. So we can actually go grab these things, and we'll grab both of these gun ammos, or these repair gun ammos, I should say. Just like that. Confirm, yes. Repair tool. Grab that. There's a repair tool. And then get the hydrogen. Hydrogen is the fuel for your what you call it. So I have, let me see here. I want to get these as well. And then we'll leave this hydrogen in the vault. So that'll give us a bunch of hydrogen. And also we did pick up the oxygen as well. Okay, cool. So that should get us started pretty nicely. Just gonna go through these here. Oh, I can pick up one more. I didn't even know that. Didn't even realize I had one more there. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go purchase our ship. Again, this is just the starting stuff, so you know it's handed to you pretty much. But we do have to purchase our ship, and as you can see, we have our starting credits at 750,000 K here. So we don't start in debt. So the ship will be less than that. And we will look at all of these things here. We do have a message, and this message is just the greeting message from Hurles. And it just says, welcome, and how are you doing? To get started, we have made one of our finest vessels available for you to purchase. So very cool. Okay, we don't need this, so I don't think there's anything else in here we need. I don't think so. So we'll just delete that. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here we need at the moment. So very cool. Okay, let's get out of that. And let's buy ourselves a nice brand new ship. Now we can buy this one, so 699,000. So that's, you know, that's going to bite into our credits already. So that's the smaller one. Just show a little preview, and as you can see, that's our ship right there in hologram form. And here's another one where it's listed that we can buy it, but we can't really buy it because we don't have the standing with the faction just quite yet. But that is quite a bit larger. Like our ship can be, let me see, like our ship can be, you know, in this set like a quarter of this. So it's quite a bit bigger and has a lot more things. If you look here too, it'll show you, sorry, I don't mean to be running around very quickly here. And you can see what is actually on the ship. So, oops. No, I didn't want to jump on top of that. I was trying to press the Alt key. The Alt key makes it so your mouse moves around. So, yeah, so this is all the things that you can get for that. You actually have a jukebox on that ship, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so you can see just a bunch of stuff that we get there. And if we don't know exactly what are these here, so I think this is just the readout, so of what it can carry and its cargo hold. But if you look at this one, it gets just a little bit less. So just a few, just a smaller list of things. But it does have, your engines, your cargo pads. It has a bunch of cargo pads, 5 cargo pads. Those come in definitely handy. Ammunition loader. Cockpit. You obviously need that. A bunch of directional signs, which is useful. Disposal units, door type 2, double terminals. And so this is the big thing here, extractors. So that's a big thing there. We'll also need, and we're going to build it, I think maybe in this episode. So we'll actually go ahead and modify the ship, and we'll put on a refiner as well. Either a refiner or, so I think just a refiner, because with the extractor you can get like you can mine stuff. I mean, you can mine asteroids with the extractor, but you can't refine what you get from it. So we can't actually refine into better things. But so that's that. Much other to see here. We do have a transponder and a teleporter, which are extremely useful. All right, so let's just go ahead and buy this. Confirm the purchase. And I'll just show you what happens if you try to purchase the other one. And confirm. Yeah, so your faction tier is not high enough. So there you go. Okay. I wish I can buy the other one. That'd be nice. But you can go into debt in this game, by the way. So there is, I think it's up here. There's a terminal where you can borrow money. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah, so we can get loans and insurance. I don't have enough for insurance right now. So if I selected my ship, so that's our ship now. The insurance is that much. So if I try to buy that, obviously I don't have enough right now. So I have only 50,000. So if I tried to buy that, insufficient units, insufficient money, basically. Okay, let's just go to our ship first, and let's look around and have some fun there. We'll fuel it up and things like that. So this is our ship, transport or teleport, and it just teleports you there. I am not really too sure yet if there is a way to actually get on your ship without a teleporter. I'm not really sure if that is even a thing. I think teleporters are really just the only way to get around. I'm not too sure. I haven't really explored that. So okay, so here is the mining bay, by the way, and this was where we came out of, the teleporter, and useful sign there. And up there is going to be our cockpit and our other things. We'll go over that. All right, so in the mining bay, we have these are cargo pads. So we have 1, 2, 3 cargo pads there. And we also have some right upstairs here. So we have 3 more cargo pads there. And here is the disposal unit. That is, if you didn't want a thing, you just kind of throw it out to space, I guess. But we may actually just get rid of this because I really haven't found a use for a disposal unit right now. Or yet, but we may keep it, I don't know. Because I think in one of my test playthroughs, I actually added to this section here, and I forget what I put in. I don't think it was refinery, it was something else. So here is the extractor. So with the extractor, and this is right on your ship. So we're on our ship right now, and we have an extractor. So if we're near asteroids, so we can actually get, let's get this one here. This one has iron ore, copper ore, and carbon. Carbon is the darker one there on the end. So we can actually grab that asteroid and bring it onto the ship, and then we will mine it. And then it comes out in these nifty little doodads here. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, we don't have a refiner, so we can just mine right now. So, but it is definitely useful to have one of these on there, which is pretty cool. So, all right. So there's that. So let's go ahead and fuel up the ship. I think our oxygen is probably pretty low at the moment. This is fuel storage. This is where you're going to store your fuel, and also your life support is also in there. This is the med bay. I haven't used the med bay yet. It has a molecular assembler. That looks very ominous. I don't know. I don't want to be the first one to step in there, but we may have to. Who knows? We'll get into a fight or something like that and get injured. and maybe that'll become accessible to us. Okay, so here, this is where this is the hydrogen tank, so this is where we're going to input our fuel. So let's see, so the hydrogen is here, so let's go ahead and I'm pressing E to put it in there. And that should take, yeah, so that'll take everything and that'll fill all the way up to the top there. As you can see, looks like we're using some right now. I thought we were just in space. Maybe, oh, I don't know. I think this is just powering up some, because some things take batteries and some things take like power units. So I think this is like one of them. Yeah, like a power cell. So I think the power cells, that's my theory. So that would be why that's going down. Okay. Anyway, so this is the life support. So oxygen. And so what happens here, so you input oxygen, right? And over time, the carbon fills up. So if you need carbon, by the way, which we do on some things, like for example, if we were to stick in refined iron and carbon into our refinery, then that would make steel. So if we needed some carbon, that's a good way to get it. Let's go ahead and add our oxygen. And now, as you can see, we have oxygen. We're up to 99%, and it will start producing carbon, as I said. And then we just have to fuel this up every once in a while. I've only had to do it once so far per playthrough, so this lasts a pretty long time. All right, so there's that. So that we're fueled up, and that is still ticking down. That's interesting. Let me go ahead and let me top it off. Let me top it off with a little bit more. There we go. All right, so with the rest of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up and go into the mining bay. And let's go ahead and put our reserves here for our fuel. And we can make our own fuel if we had a refinery. So fuel, that's the hydrogen. If you look at the encyclopedia here, so hydrogen, let's look at that. That's just, you can mine the water from the asteroids and then you can refine it. So water, refine it in a small refinery and makes a hydrogen. So, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So that's pretty cool. So fuel, although you may run out of it pretty quickly, is easy to get as long as you have a refinery and an extractor on your ship. So that's cool. All right, so let's go ahead and go upstairs here, and we're going to nothing in that corner. Here's another power cell. Okay, so here is for the nanobots for your armor, so the armor generator, just in case you you need that, and we do. Laser. Okay, so there's that, and we just stick that in there, and that fuels up our armor system. So that's very cool. And then here is where we put our ammo. So, and right now, as you can see, we have 1,200 laser ammunitions. And I think all we really have is a laser on here, or we have a few lasers. So, just in case we get into a fight, the lasers are pretty good. Window, very nice outside. The lasers are pretty good, so they do a pretty good job in this level of gameplay, like at the beginning. All right, so here's our cockpit. We have, and this is exciting for me, like we have a captain's chair, and then we have a pilot and co-pilot, and this, I really want to start after a few of these videos, few of the gameplay videos here. I do want to go and maybe start my own server and have you guys play along and come and help me with this, but we can have multiple people, multiple crew members just on our ship, so I think that's pretty cool. And they also have these terminals and things like that we can use, so we can have someone like mining and doing things or whatever. All right, so here is the cockpit, and we kind of went over this in the tutorial a little bit. That really worries me when the asteroids get so close like that. But so far none of them hit, but they do move. It's really weird, right? So, and this is our ship, by the way. It's looking very nice. All right, so what I'm going to do now that we're fueled up, and now that we have oxygen and life support going on, and now that we have some ammunition and our armor is all rare and ready to go, I think we're going to take like a simple mission and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. And also what I'd like to do before this video is done, I'd like to go ahead and, like I said, I'd like to go ahead and modify the ship because I really want a refinery on here. So okay, so let's do that. So let's get out of the cockpit and let's go back to the station and grab a mission. Something simple just to get us out in space and do something. So just have a little fun with it. And down we go. And I'm very, like I said, it took me a minute or two, a hot minute, to get used to where everything is on the ship. So, but now that I do, I'm very familiar with it, and it just takes me just 2 seconds to get around and know where I am. Okay, so our missions board here, you can tell we have a missions board, and I think what I'm going to do, so there's two things I'm going to do. I'm going to start one of the missions, but I did want to show you guys this as well, which I discovered, which is pretty cool. So under events here, we have faction events in this system, and it'll show you like the progress that we're making and things like that. So we're going to actually contribute to building the HSC mining station, and we need to contribute those resources. So 34,000 of iron, 7,000 of copper, and 3,500 of carbon. So yeah, so this is pretty cool, and this is I think we'll visit here actually as well. So, but we'll do that after we put our refinery on, because then we can actually go into an asteroid field and do it ourselves on our ship. Anyways, just wanted to show you guys that's kind of like another mission that we're going to be doing while we're doing other missions. So, help break the red wave. No, Hydropex needs goods. What's that all about? What is that all about? Let's just look here. Mission details. We're looking for a captain that is willing to transport a payload of, and again, with these payloads, you got to make sure that you have enough storage. So this will pay off pretty well. That's 110,000 there. And we'll also get xanthium, and we'll get reputation with Hurles. So I'm going to try to make sure that I do pretty much all Hurles at the moment, because I want to boost up my reputation so I can get that other ship actually. So then we'll have the 2 ships. So yeah, so that's really basically my overall plan for now. And it's just standard in nanobots, and it's the Hydropex station in the system. And I think the Hydropex station is actually where we need to go to get those resources for the faction thing that I was talking about before with the other one. So we're going to accept that. So we got that one. All right, and this is going to say where do you want these loaded into, and it's our only ship. So mission received. Hydropex needs goods. All right, very cool. All right, so we're going to go ahead and so we should have the stuff on our ship. Do we need anything else here? Let's go ahead and just take the rest of this from there and go back to the ship. All right, very cool. Hello, security man. All right. So let's go ahead and do our mission. I want to drop this stuff off. Yeah, so there's the nanobots for the mission. So we'll grab those before we actually drop them off. But in the meantime, actually, let's go ahead and put one here. There we go. And then put the other 2 here. We could probably rearrange these things, but this should be fine. It'll be fine. All right, so we are walking around. Inventory is empty. Let's go ahead and put this in storage too. We'll store this. These are raw materials, so we'll store this just kind of up here out of the way. Put it right in this corner over here. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so let's go and deliver our goods. Gonna run around here. All right, so everything is checking out. All systems go. All systems go. All right. And I kind of like, oh, by the way, it does give you, when you do have mission, it'll give you these little markers. So I think we can be in either chair, to be honest with you, but I do like to do this chair. I think that's more of a pilot chair. All right, so we need to go, and it actually shows you here as a marker for the mission, if you have the mission selected there, where we actually need to go. But if you needed to go, what was it, the Hydropex? Hydropex, yeah, so we can actually go here too. By the way, this is the readout for your ship, quick readout. You can also go to the station list and look for the Hydropex, and it's the Hurles one here, so this one here, and we can actually select it there. But if you have a mission, this is the one I know that I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is the construction satellite. Oh, I see. So that's the one. Okay, I'm confused. I know like one of these. It's either one of these for the, let's just get out of here, for the event station that we need to bring those resources to. So that is this one here. This is the station construction satellite. Okay. So I think we're going to the same place. If not, it's either one of those two. All right, so let's get back in our seat here. And then let's turn over, go to here. So we'll go ahead and target this as well. Makes it a little bit easier. And all right, so let's go ahead and jump to get there. So jump is J, by the way. That'll start up your jump systems. And there we go. We're off to the races. It's going to only take us 455 days to get there. Okay, so let's but that's just jump level 1. If we go ahead and go to the other levels, you can see like now it's just going to take 5 days. By the way, this is a good time. Like you can actually, now that we're doing this, it'll just go straight, and you can actually get out and do stuff. So I mean, we're still at jump speed here and do things. So you can do whatever you like to do, and it'll just kind of cruise along. All right, just wanted to say that. I find that interesting. All right, now we're down to 14 hours. Although, so warp dropped by a gravitational object. So we must be near this planet here. So this planet is, I'm bringing our warp down. So we need to get around that planet. We should get around that planet soon, hopefully. All right, let's go do this. Let's kind of skirty out to here. Maybe. There we go. Okay. So now let's go ahead and reorientate ourselves in the right direction. Like so. There we go. Okay, so now we should be on our way. Now that we're outside of the gravitational pull of that planet. So now we're down to 11 minutes. 1 minute. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and if you just time it just right, you can see there's a little down arrow here too. And it'll bring you down in warp as well, as long as you have it targeted. Once it gets down to a certain point, but not always. I've found not always. For some reason, it's kind of buggy. So it's kind of doing it automatically right now, but it doesn't always do that for some reason. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. Although for now it's definitely doing pretty good. Let me just get out of warp because we need to. So we're targeted on the planet, but we actually need to go down here. So let's target that and then reorientate ourselves to go down there. That's where the actual station is. And you can see, this is pretty cool. If you hover over stuff, it'll tell you exactly what it is. So, oh yeah, so there it is. So you can see here it says build a Hydropex Rift Station, and you can actually see that's the other thing listed under there, the other mission listed under there. So that's pretty cool. So that is definitely the same place we need to go. Okay. Did not know that. The more you know. Let's go back to jump here. And I have a bad habit of over jumping here sometimes. So we may have to turn around. Oop, got that one good. Cool. I think. Let's just get out of the jump. See, I overshot it. Alright, but not by much. So let's just go back to warp. Get our jump on. Our ship is under attack, but I think going to warp, we should be alright. Let me go ahead and activate our weapons, by the way. Okay, so we need to fight. That's what you guys are telling me. Alright, let's fight. Alright, where is he? Where is he? There he is, I see him. And there's a way to actually target them. Target that guy. I forget to keep on targeting him. There's a way to actually set it, and I forgot what the key combination is. There's a way to actually set it to match your target speed. I forget what it is. Now I should have. We'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so let's go. There's two more here. I see. There's this guy. So let's target him. Target. Yeah. Dum. There we go. But I think as long as we keep moving here, we should be fine. I don't see a damage for us. I don't see a damage readout for us. But as long as we keep working on him here, I think we should be okay. And, oh, come on, get him. There we go. 2 down. There we go. So that automatically targeted that guy, so that's good. I wonder, I didn't see it do it the last time, but looks like we have target lock on him as well, so that orangey yellowish in the middle, once we get there, I think we might have torpedoes and things like that. Okay, so, oh, we got another 4th one? Oh dear. This is, I've done 3. They come in 3s usually. I'm surprised we have 4 of them. That's okay. We're good. I don't see them doing too much damage to us. Hopefully we'll do a little damage report when we get done here. Should get this guy just soon here. He should be done. Okay. Alright. Very cool. Alright, let's get on. There we go. How close do we get? Looks like we got pretty close. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do just fine. Alright, so I think we need to be within 1 and 1.5 or something like that to be in transporter range. I'm not really too sure. I don't see that we have any damage, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely in range now. So we'll slow right down, and we should be good. I think there is also, or maybe there's not. I thought there would be some defense satellites up here, but I guess not. Let me get a little closer here. I just want to make sure that I'm in kind of close, so maybe that'll prevent them from hitting me. Are we being attacked again? Did I see? I don't think I did. Okay, so now we're really pretty close here. Okay. All right. I'm just I'm just wary. I'm like, oh, is there anything else going to be attacking us? All right. I'm just exploring. I really love this game, by the way. I really do have fun playing it. And I think, what did we use? We had 1200. We used half of our ammo. So we're going to have to go grab some more ammo. Yikes. Did we use, by the way, we started with 600. And we have 438. So yeah, so that did a little damage to us. So it's repairing armor right now. And as you can see, when it repairs the armor, we have, it goes down. So we're going to need more nanobots. We're going to need more laser ammunition. Yeah, okay. So put that in the back of my head for when we go back. Hopefully we don't get attacked again, because we're going to be in bad shape if we do. All right, so let's go grab our nanobots. And it would be kind of funny if we actually use these. But these are for the mission, so let's go grab those. Oh, we can only grab, there we go. There we go. I want to put these, because I'm just being OCD about it, but I want to put these over here. So this will kind of be our fuel sector here, section, cargo bay, whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's go jump or teleport to the station. And station. By the way, if you had more teleporters in your ship, you can actually teleport to other sectors in your ship, which I find very cool. I assume that's that. That's why that's there and listed. But let's just go to the satellite or station and deliver our goods. All right, so this is just a basic station, by the way. There's not a lot here. This really only has one window. I wonder if I can see myself. Where's my ship? No, sir. There's that window, and I think there's this window over here as well. Can't see me out there. Let's go to the other side. Negative. Okay. I don't know why that's so fascinating that you can see your ship. But this is just a basic station, like drop-off station. So this is the only place we can actually access that I know of. So for a drop-off, if you're at the right place, it'll show you your missions. So this is the regular mission. This is the build a Hydropex Rift station. So Hydropex needs that, and we have these on us. So then we just go drop them in here. And I think that's all we have, right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and drop those off. And then we should get a mission done. Mission completed. So now we should have whatever that was. What is it? This is xanthium. Don't know what that's used for. Oh, and we have these as well. These advancements. So let's go hit those as well. And I'll show you guys where to find those. So mission completed. So let's go ahead and bring up our grip. And first of all, let's go and look at our mission completed there. So mission completed, and this just tells you, it would appear that Hydropex has received their goods, and I am sure that they appreciate it. The agreed upon rewards have been transferred to your account. Pleasant day, Captain. All right. And I like deleting these things because I don't need them. I wonder if there's a trash. As you can see too, we are now flush with money. Okay, so now in the where is it? Status, I think. Yeah, advancements. So here is where all the advancements are. So you can do, as you can see, doing things in the game gets you credits and whatnot. So, fuel ship with water? That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Anyways, so I'm not going to go through all of these. So I'm just going to claim all. And it should, I'm going to 198. That should, that got us a lot of money. Wow. We're definitely flush now. So there's these. and then there's some for different factions as well. So we have the Hurles one, and as you can see too, mining helps out as well. Gets you some advancements. So we completed a mission, we mined some things, so let's just get both of those. We also did for this faction as well. So activate weapons. This was the combat faction, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so we'll just take all those. All right, so that's where to find those. So I check those every once in a while, and that's a good place. Like I use it kind of like if I'm needing money, I use it to kind of store money up and away, like a bank account. Like I know it's always there. All right, you know, I always do this too. I wish that the terminal was inside the teleporter instead of outside the teleporter, because I always go into the teleporter, then I forget that I need to use a terminal, and I come back out of the teleporter, and you get the you get the picture. All right, I think this was front. Yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. Right, so we're gonna go back to our regular station. Let's put the xanthium. Actually, no, we'll keep the xanthium. We don't need it right now, so when we do go back to the regular station, we'll go ahead and sell it, I think. All right, so let us go ahead and, again, I hope we don't get into a fight, because we would be... we may not get out of it. I think, I forgot, let me see here. Ship stats, yeah, there we go. Advanced stats, players on board. There was a way to... I don't think it's here. Let me look. These are the same, right? System info, ship map. Sensors. By the way, you have sensors, so 2 ships. I think that's one is me and one is the station. Let's get out of that. Oops. Hey. And I think, oh, this is kind of fun too. So if you're in the captain chair, you can actually set alerts. There we go. I think both of them are the same. Yeah, I think both are the same. So you can actually go ahead and set like a red alert. That's very cool. I actually want, let me do, just for the heck of it, we can add different ones here. We'll do yellow alerts. Yeah. Oop, caps lock is on. Yellow alert, and we want to do, because I'm enjoying Star Trek Discovery so much, we'll do a black alert as well. And I think we're just gonna do, yeah, we'll do that because that's as close to black as we're gonna get, I think. And do black alert. I think it's black alert. Is it gray alert or black alert? I forget. Anyways, sentiment's there, so we can set that. And as you can see, it shades everything with that grayish bluish color. Oops, no. Get out of it. Out of it. How do we get out of it? That was the yellow alert, I think. There we go. Nope. Damn. Gray alert. Excuse me as I pop around. Okay. And there's yellow alert, so it makes everything yellow. And then there's red alert. Red alert. Alright. I just find that kind of cool. But that is actually pretty useful. So if you do have other people on board, if you can have a red alert system where you say, okay, red alert, we're under attack or something like that, battle stations, yada, yada, yada. So I think that's pretty cool. Scanners. We have just 2 ships. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm learning, like, it goes pretty deep. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't even come across yet. Tasks. Oh, you can do crew tasks? Oh, that's pretty cool. Like it. Self-destruct? No, not yet. Ship status. Let's just kind of explore this just a little bit. Oh, that's really cool. Power engines. That's very cool. This is, I think, options. Graph options. Oh, that tells you what you're actually looking at. Cool. Alright, there's a lot to explore here. Okay, just want to get out of this now. Let's go ahead and get out of that. And go back to our station, and we're going to go ahead and modify our ship. So let's go to station list, and we want to go back to home here. And so that'll be now our active target. And where is it? There it is. Alright, so let's get back home. And then we'll do a little bit of modifications on our ship. And to do those modifications, we're going to have resources, by the way. So we'll do a little bit of that as well. Alright, so let's go jump. Shouldn't take us too long to get there. God, can you imagine if it took 50 days? This would be a long game. That should be good enough. It should tell us with a little down arrow when it's a good time to go down. Did a double one there. I wonder if it's going to do it on its own. I'm going to let it do it. Yep, did it on its own. Good. So I wonder what the criteria is for that, to have it do it on its own. Because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling my way around here. I did that one. Center on the station there. So that one did it on its own. But that was because I was near the planet. So we're going to need to go a little bit further away from the planet, go back up, because I don't want to wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. I did that one. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Hopefully nothing attacks us. I'm really being on the lookout here. There we go. That's clear. Oh, God, no. I think there's some satellites here that'll help us out. No. Alright, we're going to have to take care of them, I think. Hopefully we have enough. I was trying to get into the no fire zone, because there's a no fire zone around that satellite. I'm sure if I kept on going, I probably would have been fine. There we go. There's one. I hope there's only two. No, there's four of them. Oh, God. Alright. Hopefully we have enough. Because this is going to be no good if we don't have enough. Although, we can just buy another ship. Because this is basically the same ship that we have, like our default ship. So even if we lose this one, we can respawn, I think, and just get another ship. But I don't want to. Ah, there's a new one. Trying to be a little conservative with my lasers. Trying to be, but I can't tell if I'm on target or not. Trying. I think the lasers, you don't have to lead the lasers in the targeting. You can just target right at it. There we go. Alright, so there's only one left. So even if we run out of ammunition here, we can probably make a run for the station. Hey, buddy, get back here. We could probably make a run for the station at this point and be okay. So if we have to do that, we'll do that. But taking them down. Ah, yes. Oh, good, good, good. Yay. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's retarget our station here. Let's just go down to 0. And I'm still getting used to the key combinations here. Alright, so let's go back and retarget industrial complex. And there it is. Okay, so we're actually a little bit closer than we were before. So that works. Yeah, I'm excited. That's like 2 battles in a row. Yeah, see, these are the defense satellites, so I was trying to get in them, and we're in a no firing zone now. So we should be good if anything comes and tries to shoot. No shooting. All right, slow it down just a little bit. All right, we should be close enough. Now that's good. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's see what kind of damage that did. Definitely have to go and get some more nanos. Yeah, oh my goodness. So current. Yeah, we definitely have to get some more nanos. We're almost out. So I'm trying to figure out what is... Let me just look real quick. What is the ship status? Like, can we actually see how bad we are? Okay, so armor. Yeah, so there we go. So armor is down. It's coming back up. That's the hull temperature. Shielding, we don't have any shields. That's one thing that probably really need to get. The hull is okay, so the armor. So I would assume that the armor goes down and then the hull starts going down. We have... Yeah, we have a ton of oxygen, so we're good there. We're down a little bit on fuel, so we probably put a little bit more of that in. Cool. Okay. Just wanted to check that, just make sure. How are we doing on this? We're probably super low. Not as bad as our first one. Okay, but we still have a few shots to do, so we should have been fine. All right, phew. Let's go teleport to the station. Oh, let me grab, because we're going to do a little mining, a little bit of refining as well. So let's grab what we have here. Grab that, so that should be a good start. It's one less thing we have to extract, one less asteroid we have to, one less asteroid we have to extract. Okay, so let's go to, I almost want to do the mining, yeah, let's just go to the mining hall instead of the main thing, because we're going to have to mine. Actually, I take that back. Let's go ahead and go to the regular, there's a little bit of lag there. Go to, where's the doohickey? Oh, it's on the other side. Let's actually go to the main hall. Oops. Current ship, and then arrival bay. That's what I want. Let's go there. Then we'll come back and refine once we need. So what I want to do is once we know what we need, then we'll come back and do that. So cool. All right. So let's get that, empty out our hands there. All right. So here we are, and we're going to modify our ship, and it's going to be the. So we can modify our ship, and even if we don't have enough materials, it'll save that modification, and I'll show you what I mean. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a refinery on our ship here. All right, so we are in the ship builder, and as you can see, we have a bunch of stats here, and it'll tell you how much you actually need for things. But let's go ahead and I think, what was the rotate? There they go. Rotate is Alt and moving the mouse. That's a pretty ship. Their cockpit. What is that? What that thing? I wish when you hovered over things that it tells you what it was. That would be nice. Okay, so we don't really need to do anything with the outside of the ship here. So I'm just kind of looking around to see, though, if we can where a good modification would be. Okay, so let's go ahead and look into our prop edit mode. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to put the room right here. All right, and that'll work. All right, we'll do that. Let's get out of here. Yeah, because that, yeah, so that will be, yeah, so that's on the same level. So we just need to put a floor in here of some sort, and then we'll put a door here, and then we'll go into here and put the refiner. Now the refiner is in resources, and it's just a small refinery. There we go. And we're just going to stick that there. And to rotate these things, just use the arrow keys, by the way. Just like that. And we'll stick it there. Cool. All right, door. We need a door. Walls, doors. And we're just going to go with this one here. Just like that. Just be fine. All right, now we need to get rid of this railing here. So let's get rid of that railing. There we go. And then we'll put a little floor going into there. So I think what usually works better is the walkways, because sometimes the floors don't actually work that well. So we're just going to put a walkway there. And I think, let's see, so that's not the right one. This the right one. So that'll go there. And then this one there. Is that right? Yeah, we need one more. And I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Cool. So we have a walkway there. We have a door. It's completely okay now. Like, we can now just get out of edit mode and it'll be fine. But this is an awfully gray room. Plus, this room has no light. So what we're going to do, go ahead and go into ceilings. And I want one, actually, no. Go into lights. We'll do, this is a ceiling light small. Server ceiling light. We'll do something like this. Put in the ceiling there. So that'll light up the room. Let's go ahead and put it, I like it nice and bright. Let's go ahead and put some walls in there too. Make it a nice bright refinery room. Just like that. Ooh, it's going to be very bright, I think. I think I may have put too much in. Let's just go ahead and put these walls maybe. It's going to be too bright if I do that. Alright, that should be fine. Whatever. Even if it's bright, I don't care. And let's just finish it off by putting a nice little looking floor there. Maybe something like this. No. Something like that would be fine. It is going to be very light in there. I hope it's not too light. That's alright. If it is, not going to worry about it too much, I think. Alright, very cool. So that should be, that room is going to be very bright. Hold on. Let's just go ahead and let's put a standard ceiling here, here, and here, and then we'll have this ceiling to be the one with the light. That's better. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and look at the outside real quick. So that, put that right there so you can see that. I'm not going to go ahead and edit that because it looks okay. What I am going to do though, let's go ahead and I wonder, I think it's this color. Is that color? Why are you not doing it? There it goes. Yeah, there we go. So at least at the very least we'll color it in. Make it look like it was meant to be there. Like so. I think that's it. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. And as you can see, here is the resources that we're going to need, by the way. So let's go ahead and confirm our modifications, and you can see this is what we're going to need. So we're going to need a ton of steel and copper and iron. So cool. And to make steel, we're going to need carbon. So we're going to need a lot. That's okay. We got this. All right, so this is going to kind of give us a readout. and what we're going to need. So what is this going on? So we're going to need armor generators too badly damaged. Please repair. Okay, so what we're going to need to do first, yeah, we're going to need to go ahead and buy some nanobots. All right, that's okay. That's okay. So we'll grab some nanobots. Where are we going to get those guys from? I forget now. They are, yeah, Galactic Trade. Should be able to buy them here. No, it's the faction one. That's right. Hurles. There we go. Hurles. Standard nanobots. Oh no. Do we have some? Oh, that's the tier. 600 more? That's 3,600. Let's buy... Let's go ahead and buy 1,200. Yeah. Let's just go put these on the ship and repair the ship so we can actually update it. I did not know that. I did not know we had to have the ship, the armor fixed before we upgraded or modified. But makes sense. Makes complete sense to me. Now I know. Alright, so let's go ahead and stick these guys in there. Okay, so only 600 at a time. Repairing armor. So how are we doing? Let's just look at our armor real quick. So status, ship status, armor. So that's going to take a bit. Okay, so we do know what we need for our thing. So let's go ahead and by the way, the modifications, obviously when you're modifying it before it actually does the modification. So what's going to happen is it's going to be here. So this is the railing that we took out. That's where the door is right there, and then that's where the catwalk is. So that'll be where it is. But right now, before we actually had the resources and now that we need to repair the armor, obviously it hasn't gone through. So once it does go through, that's where it'll be. Anyways, let's go put these nanobots let's go put them here. All right, and the other stuff, let's put, actually probably sell those. Let's just bring those to the station. All right, very cool. So let's go start doing some resources here. I want to sell those things first, so let's go do that. Because I want my hands empty, because we'll need all the space on our hands. So we'll sell the xanthium first. And we can sell that. I think we could sell it here. Yeah, xanthium. There we go. Xanthium. And... oh, we can't... oh, this is only buying. Okay. So that means we can probably sell it here. So xanthium looks like that. Let's see if we can find it here. That's xanthium. Right? Xanthium. We will sell that. We have 3, so that's pretty good. Not too bad. Very cool. Okay, so our hands are free. Good. All right, making progress. Let's go down to the refinery. Start refining stuff. We'll do refining bay 2. It sounds good to me. Fastest way down there. Here we go. All right, so we're going to need a ton of carbon and steel and a little bit of, if I'm not mistaken, a little bit of copper. So I'm not worried about the copper because we'll kind of get that. I'm going to go down here, see if there's any. Yeah, so there's one there because carbon's going to be a thing that we need a lot of. So let's go grab that real quick. All right, there's that. Let's go ahead and I'm trying to target as much carbon as I can here. So this one, that's 217. So this one will be good. So that'll give us all 3 resources. grab that. All right, let's start refining things because we do have a few things to refine. So let's go ahead and fill up the refinery with what we have. And on here are the resources that we have in there. So, okay, so for steel, we need to refine the iron into refined iron. So we'll do that first. So that'll come out there. All right, let's see what our thing is doing here. This is almost done. Let's grab these. That is almost, it's a little pea size right there. Should be getting ready to be done. We should have one more crate. There we go. All right. And you can just grab them out of the air, by the way. They don't have to, you know, go. All right. That's all that it can hold. Let's grab these. And, okay, so there's that. Let's just get these out of the way. That should not take too long to do that copper. And then we'll put the iron, refined iron, back in here. All right, so this stuff here. That's it. So that should set us up for doing, yeah, there we go, steel. Let's grab these. And then, let's see here. So we'll do the steel. Let's do this first. Process that. Okay. So I'm going to use this to put stuff on. Because just for the meantime here. We can actually transport this to our ship. I think there's a transporter here somewhere. Maybe it's on the other side. Yeah, so these, we can actually transport stuff to our ship as well. But we don't want to do that. So let's just, what do we have here? What is this? So let's go ahead and, that's fine. That's fine. We'll hold on to that. Got some steel there. That last crate only has one. It's okay. Let's put it back in. And we want to do, oh, I wanted to put the rest of that carbon in there. Let's take one of these out. Put this carbon in. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Okay. So now we can make 707 of carbon. We needed 12 or 12,000, I think. It's going to be a while. All right, but you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm just refining things, and we can actually do this on our ship now. Or actually, I should say, once we have the refinery on our ship, because this does the same thing. And this will get us actually... This will actually get us stuff for our mission, other mission there. So the event, which is this one here. So yeah, and we don't have to do it all at one time. So obviously, but 20.7 is already done, oddly enough. And once we put in more resources that it needs, then it'll progress. So we don't have to do it all at once. We don't have to deliver everything at once. Anyways, okay, so that's very cool. Very cool. All right, so I'm not going to bore you guys with doing this, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the video there. And I think we're going to just refine things, and I'll show you where to put it to. Actually, before I end this video, so what we're going to do, I'll show you where to put it so it'll register that it is, oops, I went up the wrong way. So that'll register in the ship builder. Just doing a little tour here. So if we put it in, where's the door there? There it is. If we put it in our storage, for example, if we put the carbon in our storage, or no, the steel is what I wanted to do. So if we put the steel in there, right, 707, that should subtract it now from the ship maker here. So modify ship, so it'll see, you can see here, this is our order. So we still need, so it was only 1,200, not 12,000. So a little bit less than I thought. Let's go ahead and put our copper in there too. How much copper did we have? We have enough copper, so we should be able to knock that out. Let's go ahead and put that in. So we don't have to have any more copper. And let's go ahead and put the steel in as well. And see where that leads, or see where that gets us. So it should reconfabulate here. There we go. So now we just need 517 steel. Very cool. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified when there are more, please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And hit that bell icon, and you will be notified. And I hope you guys all had fun, and I certainly did. This is just a freaking awesome game. Anyways, guys, stay safe, be well, and I will see everybody very, very soon. Bye for now, guys.